Hi, guys.
Well, if it isn't,
The family man.
Hey, Riley, into group dating.
I guess one woman just isn't enough for you.
There's a big basketball star afraid of girls.
Hey, we can give you some lessons if you want.
Why don't you guys grow up?
Why don't you guys just grow up?
Excuse me. Mind if I join you? I need somebody to talk to. Tracy!
Oh, hi, Mick.
I'm glad I caught you. Look, I hope the other night wasn't too bad. I probably shouldn't have suggested your whole family go along with us.
Well, that's okay.
Want to do something Friday after the game?
I don't know.
Well, how about Saturday? I could come over to your place.
Well, if you want to. In the afternoon, my mom's going to the art gallery.
Really?
Yeah, she volunteered to serve refreshments or something.
So, what about Friday?
Well, what happened to Saturday?
Actually, Friday would be a better day for me.
Okay, I guess so.
Great. Hey, do you think your mom would want to come to the game?
Drop dead, Mick.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Mrs. Gordon.
Mick, what a nice surprise.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just helping out with the refreshments. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
Oh, sure. I love art. Some of this stuff is pretty interesting. Have you ever seen mold under a microscope? It looks very similar to this.
I told you there were no Picassos.
No, I'm just kidding.
Where did you ever get this interest in art?
My father. He could spend all day looking at the Impressionists.
Really?
Let me guess your favorite. Degas.
That's very good. How did you know that?
My father told me.
Did he really talk about me?
Sure. All the time.
Oh, I just find that so hard to believe. I had no idea he'd even remember me.
Well, how could he forget someone like you?
I can see you're going to be a heartbreaker. Something you could have learned from your father. Would you like some coffee?
No thanks. Never drink it. Stunts your growth. But what I really could go for is some ice cream.
Sorry. You know, there's a great place right up the street.
Oh, no thanks. I really hate going into those places alone.
No, I tell you what. I'm almost finished here. Why don't I treat you to an ice cream sundae?
Really?
Yeah.
That would be really nice, Mrs. Gordon.
I guess I'll have a scoop of orange sherbet.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Why?
I bet what you'd really like is, peppermint ice cream with hot fudge, heavy on the whipped cream, and plenty of nuts. And I'll have the same thing. Thank you.
I haven't had one of those since I was 16.
Oh, then I'd say you do another.
Must be hard for you. You seem so much older than the other kids.
Well, sometimes it's difficult. It gets a little lonely. I didn't realize it would be so hard to adjust.
This can't be an easy time for you in any respect.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Mick, I understand what you're going through. I lost my husband a year ago, and I'm still having a hard time believing he's gone. It's just, when someone you love dies, it changes your whole life.
Mrs. Gordon, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Sure.
Well,
What is it?
well, this isn't a good time. Another time, okay?
Okay. Whenever you like. If you ever feel the need, I'd be happy to. it about your father?
Partly, but I'm really not ready to talk about it yet.
Okay. You know, when you told me your father was dead, that really upset me. I have such fond memories of him, and in a funny way, I still feel close to him.
You do? You know, he never told me why you two broke up.
I guess Michael and I we grew apart. Michael and I wanted very different things. He was so ambitious, so business-minded. He had such lofty plans, and nothing was going to get between him and success, not even me.
Well, he was successful, but I don't think he was all that happy.
Why?
I don't know. It just seemed like there was something missing in his life. I don't think he ever forgot about you. He never forgave himself for giving you up. I remember he told me once, Mick, when you find the right girl, don't let her get away, or you'll spend the rest of your life looking for her.
Oh. Dig in. I still can't believe I ate that entire sundae. I think I have sugar shock.
Oh, it's good for you to indulge now and then.
Thank you for walking me home, Mick.
Mrs. Gordon,
Yes?
may I call you Laura?
Well, I don't know if that's such a good idea. I might start thinking I'm young again.
Oh, okay. It was just an idea. Goodbye, Mrs. Gordon.
Bye, Mick.
Bye, Laura.
Hi. Where have you been?
You knew where I was.
Mom, I saw you coming up the walk. You were with Mick.
Oh, yeah. Well, I bumped into him at the art show. You know, he knows a lot about art for a boy his age.
I'll bet that's not all he knows.
What's that mean?
Well, isn't it just a little embarrassing being seen with someone half your age?
Well, you're half my age. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Mother, that's different. Well, it's not only me. Everyone's talking about it.
Talking about what?
Everyone knows about the other night he took us all out. Well, in case you hadn't realized, that's not exactly normal.
Tracy, you're starting to sound ridiculous.
Really? Today he asked me to bring you to the next basketball game.
So?
Well, it's not that I'm jealous. Personally, I think the guy's Looney Tunes. Half the time, I don't even understand what he's saying. He spends more time with the teachers than he does with the kids.
Honey, he's very mature. There's nothing he can do about that.
Oh, and I guess that's why he wants an older woman? Well, it's just kind of humiliating when your mother's dating someone at your school.
Tracy, we are not dating. Mick is like a son to me. I don't care how old he acts. He is 17 years old. Now, just stop it.
Okay. But I just want you to know, if you go to the prom with him, I'm never speaking to you again.
Harry, here's a piece I wrote on the PTA fundraiser. They're on their last week, and they still haven't reached their goal. I thought maybe we could stick it on the front page.
We're pretty full.
Well, let's take him all the room.
That Riley kid scored 25 points Friday night. Yeah, he's some kind of ball player. He's strange, though. Doesn't want to go to college. I just don't understand. He's supposed to be a smart kid.
Well, how about page 2?
I heard your daughter was going out with him.
Was, yeah. I thought maybe if we could take the...
I heard you were at the art show with him. Edith Bessel was there doing a critique. Said you seemed to be having a pretty good time.
Harry, you do what you want with this article. I'm going home.